Hello everyone, Chocolo Roberto here for another video review. This time one of the summer limited edition Ritter Sport Heavenly Beere, or Himmlische Beere, or Beere, I think. I do apologise if I just destroyed the German language, as I always do when I review these the German editions of these bars. But yes, but thanks very much to Silly Karen, my good friend on Twitter, well and elsewhere now. Yes, for sending me this. It's very nice of you. And obviously it was a couple of months, well, about a month ago. But we've had such hot weather in the UK and the whole of Europe really. I couldn't really review it because being able to handling it would have meant it just melted in my hands and would have been wouldn't have made a good review. So I've just had to hold off with it until now. So I finally got a bit of time where the weather's finally gone a bit more British-like and rainy and horrible. So I finally been able to do it. So this is basically a summer fan creation. They usually have basically a set of usually 3, I think, special editions they do for each season. I think I've seen spring and summer anyway. I'm sure I've seen winter, so I assume they do autumn as well. I think this is one of the summer ones. So well, looks to me. Normally they say it's summer enjoyment. I think that translates as summer genus. But this one just says summer, and it says fan creation. So I assume they've had some kind of competition or something where they've asked people to submit their own flavour. Or vote on the flavour or something like that. So there we go, fan creation. So it's new, it says there as well, and it's got the I think colourful variety there. I think in UK one it says something similar to that as well. So yeah, something like that. I think, did I make a note of that? Yeah, I think it's like colour variety or colourful variety, something along those lines. And yes, well, as you can see. It's I don't think it's available in the UK, this one. I certainly don't think it will be anyway. But you could probably get it imported on eBay or Amazon or something like that. Yes, there we go. So you can see it's clearly raspberries as well. So it says Heavenly Berry, but it's raspberries. So if you look on the back, I've translated this in advance. It says we're filled with full milk chocolates with strawberry skimmed yogurt cream. And strawberry crisp. Sorry, not strawberry, raspberry. So yes, so it's filled with full milk chocolate with strawberry skimmed yogurt cream and strawberry crisp. So there we go. I'm saying strawberry again, aren't I? Raspberry. I don't know what's going on today. I've got strawberries on the mind for some reason. Yeah, so raspberries. It's not strawberries. There's no strawberries in this. It's raspberries. Yeah, I'm going crazy. So there we go. It's been one of those days. Yes, so I'll say again. So it's filled with full milk chocolate with raspberry, skimmed yogurt cream, and raspberry crisp. So raspberry crispy pieces. Yes, so there we go. So you can see here, you can see the sort of yogurt cream there, and you can see what's meant to be raspberry crisps there. So there we are. So yeah, it's funny really. It says normally it's full milk chocolate, but it's got skimmed milk. Yogurt cream, so don't know why it's not full milk yogurt cream. I'm not sure, but there we go. So it's got the sort of like the Nick pack on there. I did translate Nick. I thought, I wonder what that means if it's just a name or something, but it sounds to kink. So perhaps less said about that, the better. Yeah. Anyway, it's got the square practical good. I think it's quality chocolate squared. I think in the UK version, but yeah, square practical good is the translation there. And calorie wise, well, it's 100-gram bar. They always are, the Ritter Sports. It's a square bar, as you can see. So what does it give us? Yeah, per 100 grams, 575 calories, 38 grams of fat, 22 which are saturates. So half of this, which is 50 grams, which is a hefty amount still, but it's probably the equivalent, roughly the equivalent to a regular chocolate bar. Although they are about 30 to 40 grams, so it doesn't quite equate. But yeah, so what's that? 250. Yeah, about 280, something like that, isn't it? Yeah, so about 280. What's that? 560, 280, 287, perhaps 287.5 calories for half of it. Yeah, 19 grams of fat for half, and 11 grams of which are saturates. So there we go. Yeah, it's about 287 is half calories for half the bar. So quite a lot. You can see there's still some flourishes at the side, but I think they're probably as small as they can get. It doesn't really add to it, so. I don't think we can say they're deceiving us there. Okay, there you go. I think it looks quite nice. They have usually Ritter Sport bars all have a different colour. I don't know how they've managed it, so I don't know if there are any duplicates, but they all have a different sort of colour at the top, really. So if you filed them away, you get a nice library of chocolate. So I've got this one to review here, so you can see what I mean. So it would look very nice. I'd love to do that, but yeah, eat them too quickly. Okay, so let's give it an open. Yes, just check my... Yes, my microphone is on. always worries me that I've just not turned the microphone on. So yes, you can see it sort of opens this way. So it might still be slightly melty because of the weather, and it might have melted previously being sent here. So you can see there's a bit of meltage that's been going on. So I'll try and handle it sparingly, I guess, because it's still going to be warm, even though, yeah, it's about 4 or 5 degrees cooler in the house. It's still, yeah, it's still warm. Okay, so I'm going to measure this unintrusively as possible. So yeah, they're usually about 8.9, I think. Yeah, 8.9 centimeters across. And it's a square, so it should be the same both sides. Yeah, so it is. Okay, so there we go. So you can see it's quite a regular Ritter Sport one this time. So it's got 4x4 with Ritter Sport written in the squares. You can see. Does it say that actually? Yeah, upside down. Seems to be slightly different. I think it's slightly different than normal. I think it's written in a slightly different way than it used to be. The ones I've reviewed previously, I'm not sure. Maybe not. Okay, but there we go. Yeah, smells quite nice, but I can't smell anything necessarily raspberry-like. But so it's not. So I'd say it's still a bit warm. So you can see there's the break. So it looks quite nice. I mean, I don't think you can easily make. There are some sort of little raspberry pieces. You might just be able to make them out. See if I can put the other one down. I'm just handling them carefully because I say it's so. I don't know why really. It's still warm. It's just probably, I don't know. Yeah, there you go. It's just the house. So yeah, I think you can see here. I don't know if you can see there. It's a clear sort of reddish dot or darker pinky dot there. There we go. Okay, so let's should have a trusty knife somewhere. Usually the topping does go all the way to the top with these as well, so let's have a quick look. So let's cut one in half. Yeah, so you can see there it's kind of gone up into the dome of the chocolate. This is a corner piece, so you can see it's kind of sloped to the side a bit. But I guess if we do it to a middle piece one. Okay, well still, yeah, you can see it goes quite high in the dome. That's not too bad. Alright, okay, well I think we should give it a taste, don't you? So let's, I don't feel like I forgot to do something. I usually talk for hours about nonsense. So when I don't quite stay as long talking, I feel like I forgot something, but yeah, anyway. I'm sure I'll do a caption or something if I have, but okay, yeah, well, hello everyone. Yes, hello to everyone in Germany as well. Hello to Karen, and let's see what it's like. Okay. Well, because of the heat it's quite soft, so normally it would be a bit harder, but quite nice really, quite a sort of tart taste, quite which I guess is raspberry-like actually. Got that sort of yogurty taste as well. It's very similar to, they've done quite a few yogurt ones basically, Ritter Sport, in the past. I'm sure they've even done a raspberry one before. So I'm not quite sure how this compares to the other ones they've done. I'm sure I'd say they've done a raspberry one. But as yogurt filling goes, it's quite nice really. It's not too sickly. It's nice, it melts in your mouth very well. It's very, very creamy. I'd say quite sort of tarty, quite bittery. I like the little crispy bits in there as well. They're definitely prominent enough to taste and do add to it. It's quite nice really. As I say, I think the bitterness means it's not too sickly. Some of these yogurt filling ones can get a bit sickly quite quickly, but it doesn't seem to be the case with this one. It's quite nice actually. I think, and I like the crispy bits as well. I do think they're very nice, and they really do add to it. I like it a lot really. The chocolate's typical Ritter Sport affair, so it's a nice chocolate actually as well. They do a very nice chocolate. It's slightly softer than normal because of the heat. Nothing I can. Well, yeah, there you go. I could have refrigerated it before, but that might just alter it again. So, but yeah, very nice. Really, I really like it. I see, quite bitter, quite a bitter yogurty taste, but I think that does mean it's not quite as sickly as it could be, and the normal ones can be quite sickly. From my experience with these sort of yogurty ones, I think it's nice, and I think it does taste. I see that sort of bitter taste. It's very raspberry-like. I'd say the flavouring. I think it's nice enough to remind you of raspberries. I think, as I say, it does have that sort of. It does have that creamy taste to it, which I think does sort of mean it's really raspberries and cream. But I think that kind of is. Let's have a see. I've got my fingers here, but it is clearly sort of displaying it as raspberries and cream there. And that's what you're getting, really. Yeah, I think that's quite nice. I think it does a good job of it. I think this is perhaps very similar to other ones they've done. I'm sure they've done raspberry yogurt before, which is basically what this is. I think I've even reviewed it as well. So I think they perhaps might be slightly running out of ideas. I'm sure they did the other summer one this year, which was a chocolate brownie, and they'd already done a chocolate brownie one. I think it's called something else, but it was basically the same as the chocolate brownie one they've done. So I think they're kind of running out of ideas, maybe, or just rebranding ones now. So it's a bit of a shame that. But they do so many different. I don't know how it's financially viable for them to do all the flavours they do. They must have at least 50 flavours, and that's at least. I don't know how they manage it and how they, it's amazing, really. I'm very impressed. So yeah, it must be quite difficult to keep inventing new ones, and I think they do seem to now be sort of regurgitating the same flavours now. But they're all really nice. You definitely won't see me complaining, especially when they do so many as it is. It's not like they've only got 4. Honestly, I mean literally about 50 at least. So yeah, very impressive, really. But yeah, I really like it. I think a 4 out of 5 for me. A bit of a shame it's not quite as new and original as it makes it out to be. Especially with the sort of the new there and the summer fan creation or whatever. I'm sure it's one that's been around before, or something very similar, if not this. I'm sure I've even reviewed it, so feel free to have a look at it. But yeah, 4 out of 5, I think. I'm impressed with that, and it's not too sickly. Could quite happily eat that. I think if you had half of it, I think that might be a bit much. You might start to think, yeah, this is a bit sickly now, but it works well enough. I think it does work well enough with the flavours and with the bitterness to keep the sickly, creamy taste away. I think so. Yeah, 4 out of 5. I enjoyed that. Okay, guys, so if you enjoyed that review, follow me to subscribe and like my videos. Thanks again to Karen for sending this to me. It's really nice of you. And I'll see you next time. Oh, and I'm on Instagram as well. Always forget that one. Take care, everyone. See you later. Bye.